but it also transforms our hearts, giving us peace and clarity and strength in every area of our life. Through prayer, we open ourselves to God's guidance and invite Him into our daily decisions, our struggles, and our victories. The more we commit to prayer, the more we align ourselves with His will, allowing His love and His wisdom to flow into every aspect of our lives. So I wanted to just set the tone, and start by sharing that with you. And I want to talk about prayer. I want to talk about, like, when you pray, how you pray, what are you asking? What are you asking God for? Because if you're if you've been coming to these meetings, you have heard me say a few times, when you pray or when you petition God, you have to make sure that the posture of your heart is in the right position. So that's why I want to talk about this. It's important. It was on my mind when I typed up the email with the subject on about this time last night, and look what happened today. So this was ordained. It was definitely ordained for us to have this conversation, and I cannot wait to hear from you. Hi, May. Welcome.
Hey, ladies.
So, Monica, I am going to start with you. How would you rate your prayer life on a scale of 1 to 10?
Um, I'm gonna say a six.
Okay, a
It could
6.
be it could be better.
Okay, a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Cherie, what about you? What's your scale?
Uh, I would say like a six as well.
Okay, all right. Jada,
Better.
I'm between a 6 and a 7.
okay, so kind of on the bubble.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Tasha,
I'm gonna say 8, and it's because sometimes I have a greedy spirit, and I just be like eating, and then I be like, oh my God, I didn't pray. Then I gotta pray.
okay, I love that. Thank you. I love that. Tanya, what about you?
I'm gonna say in my own because I pray different and I listen to other people pray and I'm like, ooh, I wish I prayed like that. I pray all
Hmm.
the time. So I'm gonna say a seven, but
Hmm.
I wish that I wish that my words flowed better. If that makes sense. Like I
That
listen
makes
to you
perfect.
pray and Monica pray and I'm like, ooh, I wish I prayed like that. But I
Mhm.
talk to God every
Right.
single day. And so I'm a prayer warrior, but I just
Hmm.
wish I flowed a little bit better, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Trust me, been there,
Okay,
done that.
okay.
I understand wholeheartedly. Mika, what would you say, what's your scale? What number? And you can put it in the chat if you can't unmute. All right. We'll go back to Mika. May.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say like a 5.
Okay.
I read, like, I do my devotion and like
Hmm.
I'll read the prayers, but
Hmm.
to like, especially when I feel myself getting anxious, sometimes I don't just pray. I'll sit through that anxiety, like, and looking
Yes.
back, I'd be like, girl, why you ain't just go to God about that? You just sat
Come
and wasted all this time.
right.
So, and I do the church. I pray at church. Before you go to bed. It's like I do the standard prayers.
Right.
But just like the young lady before me was saying, I wish I. Well, she was talking about being more eloquent, which I try to talk to God as I talk to Him, but I wish I could do it more often, and
Okay.
especially in times of need. So I'm gonna say 5.
Okay. I love that. Dion.
I would say an 8. Um, Prayer for me, it could come as anything. Like the lady was saying that she wished she could be more eloquent listening to other people pray. Prayer could be your own personal thing. Like it, just as I'm talking to you all, you
Mm-hmm.
can talk to God the exact same way.
Right.
Like as of right now, we're in a fast with my spiritual father with his church.
Mm-hmm.
We're in a fast right now, and he gave us a list of different things to pray for. So every
Okay.
day he gave us a list of things to pray for, and things, we did our own things to take out. And
Mm-hmm.
along with the things we need to pray for, there's scriptures to go with them. So I
Yes.
was saying 8 because mostly when I pray, I had to learn not to be selfish with my prayers. And now
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding that intercession and to intercede on others' behalf is more of my calling